Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Boy GhostGG, and dude, we got something special here. Today is a State of Unreal, and today, State of Unreal decided to showcase some The Witcher 4 tech demos. We got a tech demo cinematic, which is 2 minutes long, and then we got like an actual gameplay tech demo that's about. My lights are very bright. That is about 16 minutes long. So we're gonna react to both in one. So let's get right into the cinematic first. We haven't seen any Witcher 4 since Game Awards, I believe.
Sleep is he? The ploughing plonker.
So it's been a while.
Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract.
I am excited to see myself some city. The Lady of Space and Time. Where are you?
We're veered off dry road. Oi! The devil's after you! Running from!
Oh. Running from something. Oh, Jesus. You hear wings. Is it a griffin? At least I think I heard wings. Oh, yeah, it's definitely wings. Looks like a chunky griffin. That's more like a wolf head than a eagle head or something. Could be a different type of monster. Oh, there she is.
Salt.
Oh, it's been so long.
Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Oh, look at her fucking walk. Ah, she's fine. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's the 2-minute demo. Let's go right into it. Oh, it looks like it's kind of starting off right where the cinematic ended there.
This is a technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw, and are going to see now, is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing.
Excuse me?
So in the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coins.
Standard PS5.
The region we are in is called Kovir.
Sorry.
And you'll get to
I'll
explore
turn these
the
down to the
game.
lowest setting.
Right now, Ciri is investigating the monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village.
Standard PS5, 60 FPS, and ray tracing. Holy shit.
All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Help me.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt and Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one, since you're gonna
That's a beautiful looking horse, by the way.
Horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed.
Oh,
And
wow.
we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded. And there are
Oh,
also
man.
some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching
Oh,
under Kelpie's
wow.
skin without compromising the performance there.
That looks gorgeous.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself.
Okay.
So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic.
I wonder where this takes place.
Especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage.
Ooh, nanite foliage.
And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed.
Ooh, look, a bear.
So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle.
Wow.
And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life with incredible visuals. But more than that, together with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Siri.
Nice. Honestly, this looks gorgeous. Base PS5 is still throwing me off. That is ridiculous to me. Especially with like the PS5 Pro being a thing.
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and
Are we in
mining.
Skellige?
It's
Where
one
are
of
we?
those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from
I'm just
other
trying to
lands.
think where we would be.
Also, where
Snowy.
Siri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food.
We could be somewhere in the north, or this could be one of the Skellige Islands
I'm
that
so excited
was in The
we
Witcher
can
3.
finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Wow. Loki love having a hood. Fuck? You spit at me? That cannot be safe.
Present him with a fish. For the furry rascal will often wait, and a bear's weight grants good fortune.
I think they'd be more surprised that it's a girl than a Witcher, honestly. The fact that the Witcher is a girl.
Pardon.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is. Character actions directly
Oh my
affect
God.
what happens around you. Sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together.
Oh, it feels like more like a Red Dead game. Where like the world... There's like different things happening while you interact with the world. That
Oh,
wouldn't
look at
happen
this
if you
cool
didn't do that.
gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwen.
Ah, the dwarves.
Last of it, is it?
I have no idea where we are. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even try guessing anymore. I don't know each of the places of the continent either, off the top of my head. So I only know like
Okay,
Novigrad,
so
Tamriel, and
this
like all
is the guy
that.
who gave the series quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You're off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in?
They go into a cutscene right away. God damn.
Yes.
I love that.
One using my wagons. No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one
Nilfgaard,
speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to
Cimmeria.
you.
Or maybe
No,
like
no.
Povis Cover, like in that
This
north
smuggling
area.
trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men.
Oh, it was a manticore.
Quite the opposite.
Manticore.
Okay.
No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton. Not here.
While Siri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Reckon me lady's after one of them.
Get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest? Into seeing something more. Got mackerel, cod, all Braxton's finest.
And there is tons of tech at play here, even in a simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal smart objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, And all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Siri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in Pillory isn't exciting enough for Valdrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus.
Oh, it changes. Cool.
But the great performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business.
I was
And
right,
the whole
if this
point is to
explanation
leave
is right.
breathing room for developers like you.
Apparently, it said it's supposed to take in the far north Povius, Covier, and the Dragon Mountains. So, if that is correct, then I was correct.
Without Unreal standing in your way.
I just thought it was north because of the snow.
You're right. That's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Siri?
Got quite a lot of time here. 8 minutes still.
We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious
Okay, boats are back as well.
Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic.
Meaning we probably gonna get some, maybe Skellige is back in some sort of sense as well, maybe?
Open world RPGs,
Skellige's a very important place for series, so
what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
That'd be cool. Like, I wasn't expecting to go to Kaer Morhen in the third game, right? So, like, maybe it's gonna be like that.
A first look at Lanexeter.
Hey, now that is a city, and that is a manticore.
Onward, Kelby. We've worked to do.
Dope.
Thanks, guys. Seriously, it looks amazing. And we've also barely scratched the surface of what's coming in Unreal 5.6. So here's Julien to tell you even more. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Build 5.6. Oh yeah, this is the Unreal Engine, like they're updating the 5 engine, right? I heard Fortnite's getting like a crazy update too as well, like that. So that's what this is really. It's to showcase the Unreal Engine. And the best way to showcase the Unreal Engine is to showcase the game itself.
Hey everyone,
There's still more Witcher stuff coming up.
Great to be here in Orlando. I spent a lot of time on this demo, so I'm happy to be the one to talk about what
Doesn't look like
went
there's a lot more
into the
gameplay.
5.6 release.
Like more just showcasing. All right, now it's like more just showcasing the technical part of it. I really just wanted to see the gameplay part of it, and it looks phenomenal. The fact that it's running on a PS5 with 60 FPS in ray tracing. Yeah. I cannot wait. Yeah, the fact that there's no 4K option for this video is criminal. Someone said that in the comments. I was hoping there was a 4K option. That would have looked fucking gorgeous. But that is what it is. It's video came out like 2 hours ago as well. I think they could have rendered it in 4K at that time. And yeah, remember the history, folks. Never know. You never know. I think all of us said the same thing about Cyberpunk. But the thing about Cyberpunk, it would have been like what they showed if they just waited on the release. If the investors did not force them to release the game early, it would have been a really good game on release. But that is what it is. Maybe they learned this time and they will let CD Projekt Red actually cook rather than release some undercooked food, you know? I hope so, because Witcher 4 is definitely my most anticipated, probably at the top of my list for any kind of game. The Witcher is just one of my favorite series. I'm still to read the books. I know what the books are about because I just got like ingrained in Witcher lore, and I would end up watching videos and stuff. But I never read the books because one, they're kind of like, they're not hard to find, but when you try to buy them off of Amazon, they're more expensive than other books. Maybe because I don't know where they're getting shipped from, but like they're just expensive, and I'm hoping I can find them on sale someday because I would love to read them. But like I played the games, I watched the TV show, which was first season was all right. After that, it was complete crap, and I honestly this last season's probably going to be complete shit as well, which sucks. But the games were so fucking good, and I love The Witch. I just like fell into the lore of it. It's just so good. It really is. And I cannot wait to check this next game out. I know there's a lot of people complaining it's not Geralt and it's Ciri, but like it's the natural progression. If anybody has played those games, if anybody was going to take up the mantle of the Witcher in this universe, it would have been Ciri. If any girl is to survive the Trial of Grasses, it's Ciri. With all her abilities as the Lady of Space and Time, she's the only one durable probably to survive those kind of trials. So I understand that. I love that actually because Ciri's a great character. I loved playing as her in the flashbacks in Witcher 3, but it was very limited. So like you couldn't do a lot of things. You just teleport around and then like, slice and slice. Now I'm sure we'll have our teleport ability along with the Witcher abilities, the signs, and it'd just be a great combination, and I'm gonna enjoy the fuck out of it when it comes out. But who knows when that's going to be? That might be 2026, might be 2027. I don't know, but that's going to be then. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction to the tech demo. If there's any other games that they release with this tech demo, I'm definitely going to check them out. Anything that piques my interest. Tomorrow is a PlayStation State of Play, which I just learned today. I don't know what they're going to be showcasing, but we'll see. I'll be reacting to that. And then on Friday is the Summer Game Fest, where I think that's where they're going to be announcing the James Bond 007 game that the guys from Hitman are making. I can't wait to check that out. I haven't played a James Bond game since the one on GameCube. I think it was Tomorrow Never Dies. I can't remember which one it was. It was a Pierce Bronson one. I can't remember which one it was, but I really enjoyed that one. It was really fun. I didn't like any of the ones that came after that, but I never played them either. I just kind of watched gameplay. But I'm hoping this game, if it's made by the Hitman guys, it's going to be fucking phenomenal. And then on Sunday is the Xbox showcase, where I think Outer Worlds 2 is going to be showcased, and among other things. And I'll react to that when I get time because I work on Sunday, so I might not be able to react to it right away. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.